Good evening and welcome to the second edition of what we call the News on 26, 26th of June. And I think the first thing we have to do is say thank you to all of you. 252 of you have watched the last video. Of those 252, 29 of you decided they're so interested in the next episodes that they're subscribing to our channel. A big shout out goes from here across the pond, across the hemispheres to Canada, to a lady called Patricia. Patricia is the first person who's picked up these news on YouTube and has decided to actually book a tour with us for January 2024 for herself and her 7 friends to tour around South Africa on Triumph motorcycles with Cape Bike Travel and Triumph Cape Town. Patricia, thank you so much. And I hope there's going to be much more people like you. At the moment, 26th of June means we've crossed the winter solstice. It's winter in South Africa, and I think we can all feel it outside. The rain is here, and it's been pelting down for the last 2 weeks almost. Anybody who still wants to ride a motorbike, like all of us are commuting to work on a motorcycle. You know what you need. You need proper rain gear. We've stocked up on rain gear 4 times. We've sold out 4 times. We've got another load arriving this week. Waterproof, packable in nice little bags. These are jackets. They go over your jacket. You all know what happens if you're riding a motorcycle with a rain jacket on. The water pools in your chest, runs down on your tummy, runs down to your crotch. You need rain jeans to keep your crotch dry. We've got those as well. Same thing, nice little packable, smell of latex. Once the water runs down your legs, it'll run into your waterproof boots and it'll get stuck in there, which means you've got lakes around your socks. We've got little boot covers that go over it and prevent you from getting wet feet. Only thing left now, what you cannot get waterproof, we thought, is gloves. Well, we're making nice little rain over gloves. Go over your gloves, keep it nice and dry. I've test ridden these 2.5 hours in the rain, and I still arrived nice and dry at work. So if anybody wants some, operators are standing by. Give us a call. We've got another load arriving this week. Don't miss out on them. Last month, what happened at Triumph Cape Town? Well, first thing, Zander and Mike have pulled off an incredible feature. Pretty much the best month we've ever seen in new and used bike sales. 26 people have been sentenced to life behind handlebars by the 2 of them. The offer on trade support on 1200 Tigers was very, very successful. We've sold quite a few of the 1200, which means we've got a lot of 800 and 900 Tigers used ones in stock, quite a selection. So if you're not up for a new bike, rather looking for something used, come in, have a look around. We're continuing trade and support on the Tiger 1200, so if you want to upgrade to a bike, speak to Mike and Zander. We got quite a lot of new gear in as well. 25 lines of t-shirts, jackets, buffs, caps, and everything associated have been unpacked and are up on our sled walls for you to see. Quite a lot of different stuff, workwear, workshop wear. Got some yellow and blue stuff in for the Ukraine supporters. So yeah, some interesting colors around the shop. Everything looks a little bit different. Come in, have a look around, get respite from the rain, and get a free coffee while you're at it. I said it's winter, it's been raining. Quite a few of our runs that have been delayed or have been postponed. The one that did happen was our off-road outride to Greyton, with 18 people joining us on a almost 400-kilometer loop from Cape Town out to Greyton. We went to the Old Potters Inn craft brewery for lunch, and from there back to Cape Town. The one that we had to postpone was our breakfast run that only happened yesterday on the 25th. Mike took the team out to Freedom 301 in Paarl and did test rides on the new Street Triple. and the new speed triple, just to show the bikes out in the winelands. Something that we didn't announce last week that suddenly fell upon us. We almost forgot that it was Youth Day. 16th of June, celebrating the youth of South Africa. Mike suddenly came up with a little follow-up run to the Easter event that we had. On Easter, he took a lot of you guys out for a ride around Table Mountain, around the peninsula, into the Cape Gateway community, delivering Easter eggs to 70 disadvantaged youths out there. And he decided to do a follow-up. So at very short notice, Mike put on a ride called Fueling the Future, where he went out there and delivered snacks and gifts to the same 70 youths on Youth Day to celebrate them. And here, one of our customers really came to the party, and I think that deserves another subtle product placement. Barry Totes with Barry's energy bars. He heard about what we were going to do. He manufactures these. They're very nice, the energy bars. Get a vegan bar as well. He heard about what we were going to do, and he immediately said, I'm in. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to sponsor energy bars for these guys out there. Well done, Barry. Thank you very much. We've got some of these available in the shop, and I think they're actually the perfect snack when you're going out motorcycling. Even in South African heat, you can keep them in your pocket. They're not going to melt. They're always going to be there. Thank you very much, Barry. Now, looking at the month ahead, we finally have some celebrations in the shop. It's pretty much the whole workshop. I can start from one bench and go to the next one. 28th of June, our mechanic Alan is going to celebrate his birthday. On the 30th of June, our mechanic Luke is going to celebrate his birthday. On the 17th of July, Alex is also going to celebrate a birthday. So it's going to be a month where we're all going to gain some pounds in here with all the chocolate cake that we need to eat and all the beer that we'll have to drink after work. But at least there is something happening. So if any one of these mechanics is the one that works on your bike, come around, say happy birthday to them, bring them a balloon or two. They're going to appreciate it. Something that we've done for a while, and that I think we've done very well, is let ladies take over our events and make them events for ladies. And that is something that is going to happen more consistently from now on. We've got Ruth, Irina, Romy, and Diana, who are working very closely with our dealership. And they have now decided that they will be taking over the first Saturday of every month. So on the first Saturday of every month, we're going to have a ladies only ride. The first one, Saturday, is happening on the 1st of July. It's going to be run by Diana. Diana is going to take the ladies on a ride out to the bike forge in Tulbach. And while we're on that, it's not only going to be single rides for the ladies, we're also going to put on some other events. And looking a little further ahead, the event is up on our website. It's on the 12th of August. We're actually going to run a ladies only overnighter. So it's the 12th to the 13th of August. Ladies, have a look on the website. I think the first 7 spaces are already booked. So get your bookings in, mark it in your calendars, and go for a ladies overnight. One thing that's become more and more popular over the last few months is our off-road riding courses. We've got another one happening in July. It's going to be the 8th of July. It's going to be out in Anura Wine Estate. Our off-road riding courses are run by iRide. It's Romy and Marius Kutsia, both of them level 3 instructors. So they're going to run beginners and advanced courses consecutive to one another. So whatever your level is, whatever you feel like booking on the 8th of July, it's another off-road riding course happening at Anura. Another monthly event that is becoming an institution is our mid-week evening ride. We call it Zero to Hero. We meet at the dealership at 6 o'clock. It's going to be Wednesday, the 12th of July this month. And we basically take our bikes from here. We're going to explore the city of Cape Town for about an hour on different routes, go some different places, and end up at the House of Machines. It's going to be Frankie Fennis burgers and Devil's Peak Zero non-alcoholic beer on that evening. Burgers and beers on our Zero to Hero night on the 12th of July. The last weekend that we need to talk about is the 22nd and 23rd of July. Now, our first proper overnighter is happening on the 22nd and 23rd. Marius and Romy from Outrides are going to take us on a 800-kilometer loop on Saturday, traveling out from Cape Town, overnighting at Royberg Lodge, and then on Sunday, traveling back to Cape Town. You will unfortunately need an off-road bike for this. If you don't have one yourself and you want to join us, Marius and Romy are on hand to give you some instruction on how to actually use the weapon. And we're running a special on rental bikes, 750 Rand a day. It's normally 2,300, so it's quite a discounted rate for anybody who doesn't have his own adventure bike and wants to join us on this and wants to try out what it's like to actually travel on gravel. If you're really, really serious about not traveling on gravel, that weekend gives you another choice. Our friends from the Western Province Motor Club have contacted us and asked to be included in this. They are running a track school at Killarney Racecourse on the 22nd. So this is an event that is not through us, but I think Western Province Motor Club deserves a little bit of a punt for this, independent as they are. They really teach you how to use your bike on track. It is a safe environment. There's no traffic coming towards you. There's nobody trying to cut you off. You can just be out there. You can practice how far you can lean your bike, how hard you can brake, how hard you can accelerate, what you can actually do with this amazing tool that you've bought for yourself. So yeah, if you've got nothing else to do on the 22nd, go onto their website. Is Western Province Motor Club, wpmcmotorcycles.co.za. We've got the link down here just in case I've done it wrong. All the other links, all the other events, whatever you're looking for is down here in the comments. So scroll through, try the one you need for, click on it, go all the way through. With the Killarney Track School, please make sure you get onto the link and you do register. You cannot just rock up on the day. There are disclaimers to be signed and things like that. So just go through it, but I'll urge you, do it, try it out. It'll be worth it. Last event that we want to talk about is also a bit of an advanced event. I think if there's something happening that is not just a day event to rock up, I'm going to talk about it a little bit in advance to give you some warning that you can do some planning, even though Cape Town is known to do Thursday's planning on Thursday morning, 9 o'clock, just after you've opened your curtains to see what the weather forecast is like. In September 22 to 26, it's the Heritage Day weekend. So it's a long weekend. And our friends from the Bonafide Motor Company up in Johannesburg have finally heeded your call to put together an event in Cape Town. So Joe Fleming and the guys are coming down here. They've put together a 2,500-kilometer ride, which takes you through the Karoo. It takes you over Swartberg Pass, gives you the option of riding into DL. It's not compulsory. A lot of other passes out there. It's mostly gravel roads. They're taking you on a 5-day, 4-night trip through the Karoo. Once again, you can join it on your own adventure bike. If you don't have one, there's an option of renting a bike through us. Just contact us for this. And yeah, the comments, read through them. Bonafide event also is in there. It'll click you straight through onto their website and you can book it from there. If you've watched this all the way to the end, thank you very much. To my 29 subscribers, I'm amazed. I really am. Great. Thank you for pressing the button. Whoever hasn't done it yet, please press the button. And yeah, that's a wrap. That was the News on 26. And I'll talk to you next month. This must be the only cup of coffee with condensation on the outside.